Gandro Umaga, Kumusta everybody. This is Scott Expat in the Philippines. Well, the pond's up and running. Three things I have to do. One is seal two of those ponds, two bottom ones. I'm letting it run for the moment, and I'm checking to see if there's leaks, but I think there's a leak somewhere in one of those two ponds, because underneath there I was seeing a bit of water. Now I wasn't quite sure if it was coming from the pond that's flowing at the moment, which I have fixed, and I have raised a bit, as you can see. Put some rocks around there, and where the side is, I'm going to put some rocks as well. I've got some sitting there in the wheelbarrow, which has got about 2 inches of water in it too, by the way, because with the rain I haven't been able to do or touch anything because of rain, and Arlene's been home, so we're things get put on hold when Arlene's home, which, you know, we like to spend time with each other and have fun, and take CJ out. Cactus garden's looking okay. I've got a few weeds there I've got to pull out. I pull them out when they get a bit bigger because they're easier to grab hold of. And the bouquet's growing well there in the corner next to the conifers. So this is just a side view down here, looking down. Mum's purple orchid is out now, which is good. Arlene's got some lovely strawberries growing there, guys. Hopefully the birds don't take them. I'll keep telling them to put them somewhere where they won't get taken. Lavender's out, which is nice. That's nice. And that's the control box for the remote control for the pond. Flowing nicely down through there, through that little area. Few places where I've got to put some more stones, guys, but I'm going to have to mix up some sort of a, like a, not a cement, but a cement base with a with those pebbles in, and just where the black is, just, you know, apply it nicely there. The little pond there's taken all right, which is good. A bouquet of flowers there's doing okay. The lilies died a bit, unfortunately. I've had to cut back a bit of that bouquet there at the back and replant it down the bottom to cover this back part. Hopefully it'll grow and do the same what's on the other side and make it look a bit better. Doesn't take long to grow this, that cactus stuff. I might get a couple more cactuses just to put down in that near the corner there. It runs pretty well good down to there. As you can see, I've got a blank spot there with stones. I've got to put some more pebbles there, so, you know, she's coming about pretty good. The water levels have evened up a bit, which is great. I do top it up every now and then, so, you know, it only takes like about 20 minutes to top it up, which is good. I've filled up, as you can see, the rocks down there at the back of the pond. I've made that wall down there and filled that up. They're easy to move, no use cementing, because if you cement them, you can't adjust if something goes wrong. And if the pump plays up, I need to be able to move some of those rocks to fix the pump up. We're down the side of the pond at the moment. These reeds, I'm going to buy another lot of these because they've taken off really good, and that's what I want. Something that's going to take off really well. They're doing okay in the water, which is good. The other one over there, the small one behind that, is looking okay, which is good. We'll I'll get another one of those too. Where I'm going to put them, I don't know. Yes, you can see the pump just in the water, but that's okay for the moment. We will I'll hide that a little bit better, but you can't tie that tree that as you can see, that branch with the eye in it, can't tie that down. Because if I tie that down and I need to get the pump out of there for any reason, I have to move all the rocks, and I've got to cover a few spots over there. I've got a couple of rocks in the wheelbarrow to do that. I've got that red oxide rocks to go in there at the back. I've changed a few things around since you've last seen it. The big stick across the pond's there, and I've put that other stick that used to be around here, only basically because if I need to, I can move that rock that's there in front of me to get to the pump, which is good, and not so much have too much there to be able to play with. You need to move if your pump fails and you need to get it out. Just don't make them so hard to do. You've got to make it easy so you can pull them out without no problems, but every time I put it back, it goes back differently. But yeah, it's looking great now, slowly getting there. Where that citrus plant is there, I've got to put some more soil in there and plant a few plants, because I have no intentions of going back behind there. It has got an overflow if we have real heavy rains to spill out and go down the back there, which is good. You need that, and you need an overflow. I've got one at the back here. Mum's other irises are out here. Excuse the wire around the tree. Yeah, Mum's other irises are out. Figs coming out nice. Looks good. These little cactuses are doing okay. Slowly. I might put a couple more there. Looks like I've got another lily coming out there. The leaf's starting to show. Another plant which is with flowers, which is self-sown. It's coming out. It's just looking back at the pond there. But those nuts are from this, what they call those silver princess. It's a gum tree. As you can see, a little bit of overflow here, which is good, which will feed these plants, which is what I have the intention on doing. The irises are out, as I've said, and growing and looking nice. These plants here will eventually cover that hose. I've got to buy another one of those to put behind. The crows are out and about this morning. Something's been in there, not me. It's might be the lizard. This plant's taken off really well. It's coming back, which is good. I'm so happy. I've got to put another one of those in there, in that little hole. And I've got some small, those little grass leaves. I've got some more to put in there. So once I fill this spot, I'll put them in there with a few other little plants, and they should take off really well. But I do need a walkway around there, so I'll have to plant them to the side so I can get in. That's growing nice. With this plant here in front of me, you put a bit of when you finish your bananas, you put your bananas in behind there, and it sort of helps it be a bit more nutritious for it. So, and I've got begonias and that going to come in. And the water level doesn't drop, as you can see, much, which is good. Everything's doing okay. Mother bird. Now I've got to get a few more, as I said, to plant, which is good. Around here, I might put a couple just there near the base of this lily here. But she's running okay and doing alright, and getting the water flows great, which I'm wrapped now, and it's going exactly the way I want it to now, which is good. I'm happy with it. Anyway guys, I've got to go because we've got to get ready, and we're going out, so we'll probably do a video where we're going later. I'm going to drop Mum off at the golf club, and me and Arlene are just going to take CJ down the park or around Kmart and have a look there. So as I've said, those two conifers are slowly coming back, which is good. Plenty of water now, and the pond's looking good, coming up and doing well. Anyway guys, this has been Scott, expat in the Philippines. Catch you later, have a great day, see you soon. Bye for now.